am live. I'm sorry that I'm 4 minutes late. I honestly didn't think I was going to be late today. But then, like, I saw that, like, my skin was flaky after I took a shower. And then I'm like, I think that means I need to put on my ointment. So yeah, here I am. Hello, welcome. This is the first stream of the month. It's May the 3rd for me. And I'm going to be doing another art stream. My plan today, so... I had this little conversation with... I forgot which channel it was on. But I had this little conversation with Lisette, where she was complaining that she wants to do an art book, or she wants to buy an art book. And then she was all like, oh, but I don't know if this is like, if this is AI or not. And then I'm like, do you want me to just make an art book? And she's like, oh my god, yes. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna commit to this. So here I am. Here I am. I'm going to be trying to... It's so funny because I can't even see the chat at the moment. Because I'm going to be attempting to make an outline for an art book and hopefully sell it to some people. And I guess you guys are going to be in for the process of seeing how I make this, if this does end up happening. I'm going to draw the first 10 pages. If you can see what my art book... Oh, hello chat. Hi there Towels. Hi Fire Dragon. Hi Nemo. Excuse me, how are you this fine day? I'm alright. I'm alright. Okay, so yeah, I guess you guys are going to be seeing the process of me making this book, if it does end up happening. I have the first 10 pages of the book practically ready. And you see those... You see my pinned comment? Yeah, those are the flowers that I'm going to draw. It's going to be like a flower art book. So Banksias, Billy Buttons, Blue Leschnautlias, Baronias, Bottle Brushers, Cooktown Orchids, Desert Flame, Everlasting Daisies, Flannel Flower, and Gelatin Waxes. Wait, hold on. I'm holding. You look like you just returned from Mecca. What? What's that supposed to mean? What? Thank you. Hey, 4 months. Thank you so much, which is not an insult. Also, hi Brian. 4 months. That reminds me, we got 10 gifted memberships to give out. So y'all, get ready. I'm about to send 5 memberships now. I'm gonna send 5 memberships right after we see who got them. Okay, so it's going to nice customer. Jedi Master Squirtle. Oh my god, Rio NZ. Schmucker Carrigan. I have no idea who that is. Drunken Leprechaun. What a name. And then let's give out another 5 more. Those are some really funny names. I love it. Okay. Blend with Becca! Oh my god! Holy crap, thank you! Well, welcome, mate, welcome. Stormrun? Heck yeah. Joe Cram. They shaved their head. I mean, it's not shaved, but like... There's a little hair. It'll grow back really quickly. You can already see how much my beard's grown back too. Okay. Anyways, let's actually go into the art, and I'm turning the light off. Okay. So the first thing we're doing is Banksias. What a first flower. I don't know how to approach drawing a Banksia. So like, how do you approach drawing a Banksia? It's like little pinish things, so like, how do you approach drawing this? How do you draw a Banksia? Okay, wait, hold on. So there's like this thing in the middle. So wait, I'm just gonna write it down so I don't forget what I'm drawing. I missed out again. Aww. Bank see. Okay, so Banksia. So it's like, okay, let's draw an oval first. Okay, and then it's just kind of like, does it like, it's not that thick, but maybe if we're doing a coloring book, it has to be that thick, eh? The second you come in, you get a gifted membership? Heck yeah. How's your month been without me? Okay, wait. I need to think this through. How do you draw Banksia? Okay, so it's gonna look more like this, first and foremost. Okay, and then I don't know how to approach this. Okay, so I'm going to do just like a line. Yeah, it's something like that. Who's Billy Button? Yeah, it's been fine. Thanks for asking. No worries. And then it's... Okay, so... Is that Benjamin's little brother? Oh, I just got a snap. Okay, so let's try this. We're going to do that. Rose! Oh my god, hello, how are you? This looks like a grenade. Recovering from a bug. Oh no. Well, I hope you recover soon. That's horrible. Okay, and then, like... Let's start off... Mel, hello! You have a surprise for me on ACNH? I haven't played ACNH in a hot second. So to answer the question, do I still play? Currently, no, I'm sorry. And, it's not something that I'll probably be playing anytime soon. Do you want to tell me what the surprise is? I'd like to see solve the human puzzle, Human Centipede. What's the puzzle? Is the puzzle the Human Centipede? What about it? Good evening, James. That movie is on another level of unhinged. I've never watched it. I know what it's about, but I've never watched it. Okay, no, this is actually... Okay, wait, no. I'm cooking. This is actually not bad. If you're still near the Narellan area, a CEX shop has opened, and I felt old. There's a CEX? there's a sex exchange in Narellan. That where? Where in Narellan? And hi, Carlos. Hello. Where in Narellan? I'd imagine it'd be... I don't fucking know. Where in Narellan? Like, where in... I'm assuming it's inside the shops, yeah? The shopping center? I'd like to go there. James, you wanna know what's funny? Xbox 360 and... I was about to say the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 4. I was about to say Xbox 360 and PlayStation 4 were around the same generation, but PlayStation is still making they're still making games for the PS4, or at least there's still updates for games on the PS4. But I find that absolutely insane. In the mall next to the food court. Next to the food court. Okay. Okay, I might be going there on Tuesday. To watch the Michael Jackson movie. Maybe. Maybe. I might go check it out then. Oh wait, no, it'll be closed by then if I go at night. Okay, y'all, one sec. Hello. My mom came in to give me a cheese pocket from Al Jannah, out of all places. I did not know they do cheese pockets. She gave me a cheese pocket and informed me that one of my neighbors got arrested. Fuck, bruh. Fucking Western Sydney. Okay, I really want to watch the Michael Jackson movie. All I know is that there is a joke in the credits saying that Michael Jackson will return in Avengers Doomsday. He will return. Bruh, what a sequence of events. Here you go. Have a cheese pocket. Oh, one of our neighbors got arrested. What for? I don't fucking know. I just know someone got arrested. Okay, this is... Okay, does this look like a Banksia? Oi, Aussies in the chat, does this look like a Banksia so far? I'm scared that this doesn't look like a Banksia. I feel like this looks like a Banksia, but like... does this look like a Banksia, or am I dreaming? Hold on, I'll show you guys the reference I'm using. I'm using... I'm using this as a reference. So it's not going to be perfect, but like... This little thing over here, whatever this little, like, long part is, I feel like that's longer, eh? And it's bent. How the fuck do you go about drawing this? What did I put myself into? Probably tax evasion. Oh, Satesky. I'm looking at that word. I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to spell? that almost went over my head. I almost forgot about Satesky. I never had Mr. Satesky as an art teacher. I haven't left the house in like 3 years. Fuck off, you were on a holiday last year. Okay, let's just cook and let's see how this looks in the end. Hello, Dark Wolf. Can I draw Michael Jackson? Oh, this was just me scribbling. Where the fuck do I draw Michael Jackson? Hi, hello, Crystal. How are you? Hello. That doesn't make a difference. How's the pocket of cheese? It was alright. It was alright. How's it going? It's going alright, Crystal. It's going alright. James asked me to draw Michael Jackson, so I'm seeing if I can do that without looking at any references. He had like this little button nose. That looks nothing like Michael Jackson. Bro, it actually looks like him, does it? I feel like I almost got it. I don't know what his eyes look like. I fucked up the eyes. And like, this is white Michael Jackson, not black Michael Jackson. His hair... I'm thinking of the Smooth Criminal MJ. That looks more like MJ, a bit. Some sort of a cursed MJ, but you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been hit by a smooth criminal. Alright, anyways, don't show Michael Jackson's family I drew that. They'll sue me. Okay, back to this shit. If Macaulay Culkin doesn't make a cameo in Michael Jackson movie, it's a 0 out of 10. Macaulay Culkin. Why? Because when he was a kid, him and Michael used to be close? I'll assume that's why. What the fuck? I was like, what happened to my pen size? Have you seen the lady who thinks he wrote that song for her? What, Smooth Criminal? No. Okay, I'm making breakfast for Aiden and me. I love how much you mention Aiden. It was almost to a point I wanted to ask you if you've adopted Aiden. So, Crystal, can you please confirm, is Aiden officially yours? And what's for breakfast? I love how much effort I'm putting into these brushes. Like, I'm doing every single one of them independently. I'm fucking insane. I am actually insane. I'm actually insane for that. Oh my god. Am I really doing that? I guess I am. Far out. Smooth Criminal stuck in my head now. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Copy, paste. Because I am not going to go through that insanity. Aurel, are you okay? Aurel, are you okay? Are you okay, Aurel? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Is this a part of Olivia D? No. I said it at the start. So I was talking to someone. And they gave me an idea that I kind of want to try and pursue. And the idea is, well, the conversation was, I know someone who wanted to buy a coloring book, but they were worried whatever coloring book that they're gonna buy is going to be AI generated. And then I was like, do you want me to make you a coloring book? And they're like, wait, hold on, that'll be fucking awesome. And then I'm like, what if I make like an Australian flowers coloring book? And they're like, I would love that. And then I'm over here like, oh my god, this is such a good idea. So, the last couple of days after I had that conversation, I made a draft of 30 flowers, 30 Australian flowers, and then I looked up how to publish a book. I looked up how to publish a book, and I want to actually put an effort into that. Drawing of a tongue. No. This is supposed to be a Banksia flower. Hold on. So it's supposed to be this. Wait, Zez. Okay. It's supposed to be this. I'm using this as a reference. Surely you have a Waratah. Yeah, I have a Waratah. Funny enough, the Waratah is the last thing on the list. Because it's going alphabetically, and W is way down. The Waratah is the last thing there. If I'm gonna promo that somehow, I'm gonna put pictures of the Waratah, if it ends up good. But no, it's not a part of the Olivia Dean background. Yeah, so like that's what I'm trying to do. I want to try and like make all 30, or at least this stream. I'm gonna try and do like 5 to 10 of those, so there's like evidence out there that the things that I do are not AI generated. That does look like a cat tongue now that I think about it. You are correct. It actually does. It actually does. Does this also look like a cat tongue? Now I'm hungry for a beef tongue. Shut the fuck up. Beef tongue? You eat beef tongue? I know it's normal for where you are, but that makes me queasy. I mean, I guess it can't be worse than us having Vegemite. Okay, done. Why did you tell me it looks like a cat tongue? Now I can't see anything else. Maybe a mutant cat? What? No, Vegemite. Oh wait, no, you're fucking. No, this does not. Australians don't count. Of course, Australians are gonna say Vegemite is peak. I'm talking about people outside of Australia. Wait, this is so fucking weird. Everyone in my chat is Australian. How did this happen? Wait, except Zez. Wait. Oh no, wait, Crystal's not Australian. Dark Wolf is an Australian. Brian is. Okay. No, I was over here like, wait, when the fuck did... How did this happen? Why is everyone in my channel Australian at the moment? Never tried it? Okay. If you ever do try it, your first taste, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? But yeah. Tourists just forget to put butter with it. Bro, have you ever tried Vegemite with cheese? Oh my god, man, it's... It's like top 5 foods on the planet. Now, people outside of Australia hate it because they scoop an ice cream scoop with a Vegemite onto the spoon. Yeah, I know, but even if they put it onto bread, they don't fucking do it correctly. They don't do it correctly. And even if they do it correctly, usually they don't like it. Like, for me, like for me, I will every now and again crave Vegemite. Okay, I'm gonna... No. That's what I did. Okay. Sorry, I just had an epiphany of a mistake I made in a previous piece. Do you remember that Anzac Day where... Who's Mr. Lucas? Mr. Lucas. Mr. Lucas. No. The Anzac Day ceremonies I remember, because I was always SRC and Prefect. I was always SRC and Prefect. Every single Anzac Day ceremony, I always, on the weekend services, I used to go and represent our school for, like, the last post. Not the last post, like, for a memorial. We used to lay down a wreath, like, every single year. And every single year I used to get picked to go. The music teacher, he played the last post and botched it. I don't know if I was there. I remember this one time... Someone swapped the CDs for the national anthem and then it started to play hard style. And I was like, this fucking oath, bro. If you do a prank, that's the prank you do. I'm going to be perfectly honest, or... or I do go Anzac Day was all I did go on Anzac Day was play Pokopia. Okay, that I almost had a fucking stroke trying to read that. Okay. Stop. Yeah. You remember you were there. I remember that one. I always think about that. Like, whenever I see a national anthem happening on TV, I'm like, bro, imagine. Wait, fuck. Hold on. Oh my god, am I dumb? What if I just, like, do this, and then... Okay, hold on. No, no, different layer, bro. Do it on a different layer. All I did on Anzac Day. No, I get you. This Anzac Day, what did I do on Anzac Day? What did I do on Anzac Day? On Anzac Day, I did fuck all on Anzac Day. I thought I was gonna be tutoring a kid, and then I went to the library and it was closed. And then I was there like, when the fuck is library closed on like on the Anzac weekend? I didn't know that happened. Okay, so wait, hold on. Guys. Chat. I need your opinion. What looks better? How I did it on the left or how it's on the right? Which style looks better? The fucking whatever this shape is, or like the lines? Looks like a durian. The left looks like hairy balls. So the left looks like hairy... Fuck, I'm not gonna win. So the left looks like hairy balls, and then the right looks like a cat's tongue. What if you made the petals like an oval shape? I have a better idea. I have a better idea, because are these petals? I look at these as spikes. So, like, if I'm staying true to what it actually is, then it would look more like... It would look more like that. You get? But like, I don't know how that would look with. Fuck it. Let's. So okay, hold on. You. I need like one layer of you. Hide this layer for now. That's better. I feel like I'm on the right track. To fill in the inner gaps. This is just a sketch at the moment, so I'm not that fussed. This is supposed to be me, like, experimenting. You see, I feel like the easiest thing to do would just be do this. Because like, that's literally what it is. Hey, ChatGPT, turn this into a coloring template. That's exactly what I don't want to do. That's exactly what I don't want to do. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the top over here. Try and get this to work out. So it'll look like... Yo, Ollie, you're a perfectionist. I don't think I'm going for perfection. I'm just going for something that looks right at the moment. Perfection's gonna come later. Like, like y'all made a good point. This looks like a cat tongue, and this looks like hairy balls. Why would I want that? Like, that's actually genuinely good feedback. Okay, so how does it look at the top? Alright, so we're gonna do that. What do you mean who wouldn't want that? Shut the fuck up. Okay, so we want it to be like... that. You know, I feel like for this in particular, just that might work. Like this specifically might work. I just had an idea. I just had an idea. Instead of doing that, what if I just like... My dumbass just did that on the wrong layer. Am I a genius? Am I a fucking genius? Yo. Okay, guys. If I showed you this and told you that this is a Banksia, would you believe me? That is an ugly bee. If I showed you all this and said that this is a Banksia, What do the leaves look like? Nothing like that. It's spiky leaves. I would say yes. Okay, hold on. I have a problem with this. I have one problem with this. The thing that doesn't match. The thing that doesn't match is the brushes are supposed to be going up. The stems are supposed to be going up. This looks more like a Christmas tree. I have an idea on how I'm gonna redraw this. Okay. Yo, I'm gonna do a quick BRB, so everyone, dancing shoes on. I'm gonna be right back in a sec. Yeah, I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. Okay, so I'm gonna make everything point upwards. And then, whoops, new layer. Do it like this. Oh, looking pretty good actually. Yeah, trial and error. I wasn't going for perfection the first time. Like, most of the stream is just going to be drafts of things. Have a good stream. You're leaving me? Thanks for popping in while you did, dude. I appreciate it. You have a great rest of your night. How do you pronounce Leshnotlia? That's how. Leshnotlia. Leshen Ortlia. It's not that difficult. Hold on. It's a very big word, but said like this. Leshen Ortlia. It's returned. Hello. Okay, so okay, y'all. Which looks better? Or which one looks more like a Banksia? This or fuck this? I feel like this one looks more like a Banksia. I just need to work on the top a little bit more. But yeah, this or this. Okay, I'll show you guys the reference picture first. So like this is the reference that I'm using. So like using this reference, let's say you're doing a coloring book. Which one would you think does it more justice? You think two? You think the second one? I mean, I can definitely work on it. If I do continue with this, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm gonna continue with this. I'm not, so Zez, I'm not gonna go for... none of the flowers will look exactly the way it's supposed to. It's supposed to be an artistic rendition, but think of it like this, yeah? Think of it like this. I'm making a coloring book. This is for a coloring book, yeah? If you see this on a coloring book page, would you want to color it? That's basically what I'm saying, yeah? Or more specifically, how would you want to color it? Okay, I have an idea on how I want to do this. I have an idea 1.5 hours into the stream. I love this track. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. What are you doing right now? Okay, so the other day, I forgot whose stream this was in, but I was talking to Lisette, and she said she wants to buy coloring books, and when she said this, she said she doesn't know what to buy, or more specifically, she said she doesn't trust what she's about to buy because she feels like it could be made by AI. And then I was just there kind of like, yo, do you want me to just make a coloring book for you? And then she was like, wait, that's a fucking genius idea. And then I thought, what about something like Australian flowers? And then, like, I let the idea marinate in my mind, and then I actually wrote up a draft of 30 Australian flowers, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna commit to this. So now, this is my attempt at making a coloring book specifically for 30 Australian flowers, and this is the first one. And I'm fucking struggling. This is called a Banksia. This is a Banksia flower. So let me show you the reference picture I'm using. So this is the reference that I'm using for the Banksia. And I've got like 2 draft renditions so far that I'm gonna work with. One of them is this, and then the other one is this. I'm gonna try and use this. I'm gonna try and use this design for a different flower, actually. So to me, this doesn't look like a Banksia. To me, this looks more like a bottle brush. So I'm gonna try and use this for a different flower. To me, this looks closer to what a Banksia looks like, but with a little bit of like changes, it'll look more like a Banksia. So now I'm trying to make this. Like just the spikes on the outside, and then I'm going to do a couple of things on the inside. I've never been so excited for a color book. Let's put it down a notch. This is not confirmed. You're making a coloring. I mean, I'm making it because of her, not specifically for her. Like I let the idea just kind of marinate, and then I'm like, I feel like this could be something really good. What if I put what if I publish a coloring book out on the market, and just tell my friends about it? Hey, you can buy a coloring book that was made by me about something that I really like. Like, wouldn't that be cool? And then, like, literally the other day, people were talking about merch on my channel. I've always said I don't think merch on my channel would ever work. so like this isn't like me trying to make merch. This is me just trying to have people involved in the process. Dude, publish it and be rich. If I publish it, I'm not going to be that rich. If I publish it, I'm going to sell it for pennies, bro. Like, I'm going to sell it for fucking pennies. I will ask Lisette how much would she be willing to pay, and then I might just like follow off her thingy, like of her price range, but yeah, nah, just like that. No, Ladinia, no, it's okay, it's okay. I understood in the end. But yeah, no. Like, I'm already struggling with the first flower. This is gonna take me a long time. And there's 30 of these. $5 easy. What currency? Because I was actually thinking about making $4.99 US. That would be like around 8 Australian. But like I said, I'm gonna ask Lisette like how much she's willing to pay. And that's what I'll set it at. But don't get too excited. I'm not saying this is a guarantee. I'm just saying this is, I'm saying this is an expression of interest, basically. That this is something that I want to try. Because, like, I think that genuinely is a very valid concern. Like, hey, I want to buy a coloring book, but I'm not sure if the coloring book that I'm buying is artificial intelligence, and I don't want to support that. And then I'm over here like, oh, bro, what if I do it? And then, like, you guys can see the entire process of me making it, so you know that I'm not using AI. It's like that. You feel? I do commissions. I actually have a commission that I'm working on currently, but they said that it's not a rush. They don't want a rush job, so like do whatever I have to first before I do theirs. So I'm like, okay, I'll take that. No. wait, for real? Yeah, I've done heaps of commissions. I haven't done commissions in a long time, but I've done fucking lots of commissions. I'm back. No, I said I've done heaps of commissions. I've done a lot of commissions. I haven't done them in a long time, but I have done them. Why isn't there an autobiography about our Lord and Savior King Aurelius? There is. Search up Marcus Aurelius. I based my name off him. Aurelius isn't my real name. So search Marcus Aurelius. A lot of things will make sense. It's close to... Yeah, it is close. It was inspired. But based off him. If you're asking, is there an autobiography about Marcus Aurelius? You fucking bet there is. I'm not the real Aurelius. Aurelius looks nothing like me. I don't know what the fuck you're on. Man, it's called sarcasm. Fair. Fair, sorry, I did not. I did not perceive it like that. Yeah, he looks so much like me. Holy fuck, man. I have never seen someone look more like me. It's like we're related. Maybe I'm a reincarnation. Low-key, I feel like I nailed that. I feel like this is actually really good. W, you reckon? You gonna go now? Thanks for popping in while you did. You have a good night, mate. Welcome back, Zaz. Since you've been drawing a lot lately, perhaps it's time to change your YouTube banner. What is my YouTube banner? Last I remember it was the one that Brittany made me. Clem is live? Yeah, it is the one that Brittany made me. It gets the job done. It gets the job done. Like, the only reason I would change it is because my hair is different now. But it doesn't bother me that much. Like, I've thought about changing it for a while, but yeah. It's AI, I believe. I think it's also AI, but I also know Brittany made it. So yeah. No, I'd be open to change it. It's just it's not really at the top of my list of things to do right now. That banner came about because Brittany just made it for me. fair. Yeah, no, thanks for the suggestion. I'll definitely think about it. But yeah, like, it's not something that I'm gonna be focusing on, I guess. It'll change eventually, though. And it's not that I hate AI, I'll say that. AI has been... I have been finding AI increasingly getting more and more annoying lately because, in my honest opinion, I think it takes away human creativity. Like, it's so easy to use that people that have never done something are going around doing things the easy way instead of learning. Like, I crashed out when there was someone that I know that started to use AI to start to make shorts, like edit shorts. And like, look, I'll be absolutely honest, the shorts that they were making, the AI was making, it wasn't even good. And then I'm over here like, bro, please just learn how to edit. Like, it's such a cop-out, yeah? I've always just used AI as an enhancer. So like, I've never fully used AI to do something. It's always like, I'll start it by myself, and then when I need to just like take a shortcut, for example, script writing, yeah? Before AI, when I used to write my scripts on YouTube, I would write something and then I would edit it like 5 or 6 times. And then when AI came around, this was back then, like back then when I even thought AI was good. Yeah, I would give it to AI, it would edit it once, and then I would edit it one more time. So it went from a process of editing a script 5 or 6 times to editing it 2 times. It was like that. It was like that. Like, I never put aside my creativity. I never put aside my creativity to make AI do something for me. I always used AI just to enhance whatever I was doing. Hi, Katie. It's like that. And then it just doesn't sit right with me now that someone, like for example, someone who's never done art, yeah? Like for example, wouldn't it be so fucking annoying if someone like made this piece, yeah? So someone made this piece and then you just find out that, like for example, I'm making this piece over here and then you find out that there's someone out there who is making something that's exactly like this, who's never touched a pen in their life, who's never attempted art in their life, to recreate something like this. But yeah, I mean, I use AI to make pictures just because I was bored. Even a whole storyline just for personal entertainment, I have zero issue with that. I have an issue when it goes into mass media. Yeah, I have an issue when people start to use it commercially. Yeah, that's where like I start to fucking crash out. Yeah, it's like, hey, look at this thing that I made AI do. Yeah, now let me try and make money off this mofo. It's like, stop taking advantage of this system. Most I use AI for timers and no. We're talking about generative AI. We're talking about generative AI. So I know generative AI is in AI assistants now, like Alexa and Siri and all that. But like, we're just talking about generative AI where you put in a prompt and it comes out with something. Katie retracted the message. Yeah, you don't have to retract that message. Nah, Katie, so Zez was mentioning how my YouTube banner, it looks like it's AI, yeah? and then I might want to change that. And I'm open to changing it, but I'm not going to do it. Like, it's not like on the top of my list of things to do. That's how this conversation started. And then I wanted to make it clear that I'm not against AI. I just don't like the way a lot of people use AI in today's in today's world, basically. Because AI is practically replacing... If you ask me, I feel like AI is replacing creativity for a lot of people, and it annoys me. Like, someone who's never attempted to write a story in their life just tells AI to write a story and then mass produces it. Or they just use a different AI system, like they'll say to writer, write me a story, and then... I'm not a fan of generative AI. I'm not a fan of the way people use generative AI. I think generative AI is a really cool thing and a really cool concept, but I think at this point, it never should have gone public. Or if it did go public, it should have been... This is very difficult to access. Because generative AI can do some really cool things, but when we ask it to do mundane things, that's where I have an issue. Like, for example, I've talked about this before. Something that I absolutely crashed out about a couple of, like, I think it was a month ago now or something like that. So I'm a big fan of rugby, and I very often consume rugby content. So what if, let's say, someone created their own AI and used that AI that made by themselves to make art that they then publish? What? Firstly, that would be a fucking monumental task to do, to make your own AI model. Yeah? But let's say you make your own AI model, and the only source of information that it has, the only thing that it can process is your own art. That's already happening. Like, that's already happening to a big extent. Like styles and likeness and all that. Do I have a problem with it? I'm not gonna say I completely have a problem with it. Like I said, generative AI is a very fascinating thing. It's a very interesting thing. I don't completely hate it, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, bruh. The answer is it depends. It really depends on what's going on and all that. Yep. Like, for example, let's say we're talking about a seasoned artist. Let's say we're talking about, Justin Bieber. Yeah. Let's say Justin Bieber started to use AI just so he can streamline his process for singing, streamline his process for making music. I don't have any issue with that. Yeah. What I would have an issue with is, let's say there is some that looks so ugly over there. Let's say there is some person who has never tried to sing in their life, who doesn't have a good voice. Yeah, they get AI to practically make a song for them that sounds somewhat good, and they put zero effort into that. Yeah, and then they sell it off as their own. Actually, this is another thing that's happening that really annoys me, yeah? So, I'm not gonna name names, but there's this person who's been going around to a lot of creators, especially within our community, that has been trying to garner... they've been trying to garner hype, and they've been trying to garner a lot of... clout. They've been trying to garner clout, because what they do is they make AI songs. Yeah, they make AI songs in some sort of an AI model, and they give it to the streamer, and then the streamer doesn't know any better usually, and I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give off bad vibes and come out like I'm being a dickhead, but it's like they'll have introduction songs, they'll have Be Right Back songs, and then every single one of those, they say, oh, this one person in the chat, they made it for me. Yeah, and then I'm over here like, they made that for you? Bruh, that must be sick. And then you go look at their profile, you talk to them, they're like, yeah, I'm an AI, I'm an AI music producer. Motherfucker, you don't do anything. you literally do fuck all. And then what you're doing is you're getting work that's not done by you, that has zero production done by you, that has absolutely nothing to do with you. The only thing you did is give a prompt, and then AI did all of the work by going to see other people's music, by going to listen to other people's music, by looking at all of the ways that algorithm picks up on music and all that. All of that work is done by them in a couple of minutes, and then they spat out a song in a couple of minutes that would take a regular person hours to make. And then you give it to the streamer, you give it to the creator, and then you say, I made that. Motherfucker, bitch, you didn't make shit. Like, I was so disappointed when I first saw this person, and then how, I hate to say it, but how ignorant a lot of these creators are. Like I said, I'm not gonna bring it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it up to them because, hey, they have something going good for their channel and all that. But it's like that, yeah? It's a random person trying to profit off and get clout and get recognition for something that they don't know how to fucking do. Yeah? Like, that's something that doesn't sit right with me. You'll see a lot of people who also do like just complete AI nonsense as well, where they'll make an AI script, give it to a different AI model to read it out, and then get AI to make a video to get the recording of the other AI, and then they put that fucking thing as a video. And then the way that people eat that up also really annoys me. It's like that. Just don't bloody brag about that you made it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. And then what pisses me off is people in those chats will go to that person and say, "Oh my god, you are so talented." Talented for fucking what? Going to an AI model and saying, "Hey, write a song for write a song that is an introduction for a YouTube channel who normally streams Animal Crossing or who normally streams cozy games." You didn't do jack shit. You told it to do something, it did all the work. Like, you see, when the minimum standard that I would say where I would not have a problem with this is if the person wrote the song themselves but they didn't have someone to sing it. Yeah, so they gave it to AI and said, "Hey, this is the song that I want you to sing for me." Like, minimum. Fucking minimum. Yeah, but do a little bit of work. Like, that's the thing. Like I said, I think generative AI is a really cool thing. I think generative AI is a very cool concept, and I think it can be used very well as well. But when there are people out there that have never done the thing that they're getting AI to do, that's when it becomes a problem. Yeah, like, for example, let's say, we'll use me as an example. I'm over here and I'm making this because someone that I know said, "I'm scared that whatever I'm gonna buy is going to be AI generated." I'm like, a coloring book that I'm gonna buy is AI generated. I'm like, "Do you want me to just make one for you?" So now imagine Now imagine, you can see the work that I'm putting in. You can see how I've been doing trial and error. You can see all of the things that I've done to make this over here so far. Yeah, something that's in the middle of something that's in the middle of something where you can tell that this is a Banksia, but also that you can color in. Yeah, all of the trial and error I did, all of the things that I've learned, all of the mistakes that I made. Yeah, you can see all of the effort that I put in. Now imagine someone who's never fucking even tried to draw goes to AI, goes to AI, says, "Hey, can you draw me a Banksia for a coloring book?" Yeah? How fucking unfair would that be? Yeah, that's not called being smart. That's called taking advantage. Yeah, that's the thing. But like I said, AI can be good for a lot of things. Something that I think AI is really good for is inspiration, though. Like, for example, let's say, obviously not something that I'm doing, but let's say something like, I'm stuck, yeah? Let's say I'm stuck and I'm having an art block. Let's say something like that happens, and then I'm over here thinking, I wonder how I can improve whatever I'm drawing. And then I end up going to ask AI, hey, can you generate me an image of how this should look? And then I look at the image as a reference, because that's how art is done. You look at references and you look at other things. But the moment that image goes from your own personal feed to somewhere else, that's when it starts to become a problem. I've always said this, I think AI is best used, generative AI specifically, is best used as an enhancer, not as the answer. That's poetic. It should be used as an enhancer, not as the answer. No, that's an airbrush. I want to go back to that rugby analogy. Well, it's not an analogy, it's an example. I want to go back to that rugby example. So I love rugby, and I constantly consume rugby content, yeah? So there is this one person. It's so sad that I know how AI talks as well. So I once went to a bookshop, and yeah, oh my god, dude, they use fucking AI for school book covers. That's also very common. A lot of people don't want to put effort into making a book cover when I think that is the most important thing, and they get AI to make it for them. That is actually very common. The rugby content. So I'm not going to name the channel, I'm not going to name the person, because I don't want them to get any clout. But the reason that I watch rugby is because I love to learn about other people's opinions. I love to learn about what other people think, how other people are perceiving the game, how other people are perceiving the conversation. I love that shit. I eat that shit up. So this one time I saw a very interesting short, and then this short, I started listening to it. This motherfucking dumbass, he didn't write the script himself. Yeah, the entire script was written by AI, and he was just reading whatever the AI wrote. Yeah, he wasn't even thinking for himself. He doesn't even have a fucking opinion. Like, when I figured that out, you don't know how much my blood was boiling. Especially because I saw that this video started to get tens of thousands of views, and he was getting tens of thousands of subscribers as well from this bullshit. Yeah? Mofo, you aren't thinking for yourself. Like, at least they're putting a little bit of work and reading the script, which is something a lot of people do. They get a script writer to write something for them. But when it comes to something like this, something that's a hobby, why the fuck are you using AI to write your script? Use your brain. Try to articulate what you want to say. If you don't know how to articulate it, go ask someone else. Go see how other people say it. Fucking learn, bitch. Anyways, yeah, oh my god, man. And then the fact that he's getting away with it. Because you have to specify if you use AI in your videos now, if you when you upload, yeah? The fact that he's getting away with it and people don't know it either. How do I know that this is an AI script? Because ChatGPT has a lot of habits. One of the habits that ChatGPT uses is it never talks in absolutes. So for example, let's say I say something like, I know this because ChatGPT actually changed one of my scripts and then added this behavior as well. So something that ChatGPT does, it doesn't talk in absolutes. It will never say something is the best. It will always say it's not only this, it's this. Yeah? So it will never say something is the best, yeah? It'll be like, not only is like, let's say Michael Jackson is the best artist. ChatGPT won't say Michael Jackson is the best artist. ChatGPT will say something like, not only is Michael Jackson known in this generation, but Michael Jackson is known very well throughout history. It'll say something like that. It'll say something like that. And then, like, I'm sorry, but normal people don't talk like that. And then the moment that I noticed that, I'm like, fuck. Because now I know, because like I said, I write all of my own scripts and then I give it to ChatGPT to just like edit it one time and then I re-edit it. I thought that kind of sounds cool where in an old script of mine. It was for my Best Games of 2025 video, where I said something along the line where in my original script I wrote, this is the best music for Expedition 33. I wrote, this is the best music soundtrack I've ever heard. Yeah, and then ChatGPT, so I wrote something like that. ChatGPT changed it to, this isn't just the best sound. This isn't just I forgot actually. This isn't just one of the best in gaming. It's one of the best in media, something like that. It's not just this, but it's all of this shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a very annoying behavior at this point, and it became that way because it became very overused. So anyways, there was that, and then a lot of the things that he would say just sounds unnatural. So that's the thing, yeah? That's the thing. Whatever that person was doing, the reason that you would know that it's AI that made that is just because the way that they express something is not the way that a fucking human would do it. ChatGPT doesn't know expression. ChatGPT only knows facts, basically. Ask ChatGPT about statistics and stuff of the NRL, and then you make your own script. I love how this just turned into a rant about AI. But yeah, no, like, I've got a lot of thoughts about AI. I don't like the way that people use AI to basically... They let AI be creative on behalf of them and then think that they're the ones being creative. And then benefit of that. But hey, what the fuck are we gonna do? It's in society now. It's an issue that's being worked on all across the world. We'll see what happens in the next 5 years. Like, I'm over here, I'm almost certain for my next Best Games video, I'm not going to use AI at all whatsoever. Like, even for the small things, I don't think I'm going to be using it at all. Like, it's, like, I'm completely done with it. It's going to be completely independent. I've had my fun with AI. Time to move on. I think I used a larger brush. To be honest, without that right, how can you tell the difference between AI and actual human work? There is a lot of tells for when AI did something. It depends on what as well. It depends on what sort of content you're trying to produce with AI. Like, for example, I would say AI is still not good at video editing. I've seen AI video editing, and I'll say it like this: no matter how good AI is editing, my editing is still a lot better. My editing is still a lot better. It still struggles to make anything sound authentic. It still struggles with trying to make anything sound like a human said it. It is very professional. It is good for statistics. It's good for a lot of things, but it isn't really that good for whatchamacallit. It's not really that good for conversing. It's not really that good for communicating. That's the thing. Yeah, communicating more colloquially, I would say. What it is good at, though, it is really good at writing essays. Because the majority of people who use ChatGPT are school students. And it's unknowingly feeding ChatGPT all of the material that it needs to learn. I love this track. It's also really good at image production, I'll admit that. And like, there's a reason why a lot of artists are afraid of AI, because it's good at image generation. I love this track so much. Really bad. Oh yeah, animating fucking sucks. That's what I mean by video editing. Animating is one step ahead of the type of editing I do, and if it can't get normal video editing correct, you can't expect it to get animating correct. But yeah, you're right. Animating on AI is horrible. And I'm actually kind of surprised that it's still this bad. Like, I'm genuinely actually surprised. I thought by now they would have, like, figured it out. If I'm being absolutely honest. It's 3D, it feels... No, it's uncanny. It's uncanny. It feels just not right. What a track. I love that track so much. I wonder if Lisette's gonna pop in. Alright, Zez, if you're still here, what do you think of this? If you see this in a coloring book, would you want to color this in? Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Looks pretty dang easy. Good. Because this is supposed to be the first page. I'd hope it's easy. I want all of them to be easy, but I want people to think about... I want people to think about how they're coloring it though. Alright. I think that actually looks pretty good. I think that turned out really good. First page. Banksia. Can you imagine that? Opening up first page Banksia, you have to color this in. Should there be a background of some sort? Hold on. This is fine though. I don't plan on adding anything extreme. I'm trying to think, is there going to be a flower where I need to do that? Because I do want to keep it simple for the most part. I love how you're talking like you're going to buy this thing. Perhaps I would buy it, who knows? No expectations, no expectations. I don't even know if it's gonna be a thing. Like, it took me 3 hours to draw one fucking flower. No, that's not right. Because it's normally on a bush. Well, hello there, handsome. Oh my god, Meredith! Hello, how are you? Look what... Okay, Meredith. If I show you this... For context, I'm gonna attempt to make a coloring book. If I show you this... If I show you this, what do you think? For context, coloring book, yeah? If I give you a page, yeah, and then I tell you, yo, color this, yeah, would you want to? And what do you think this is? Also, can I show you my drawings? Do you have time? Are you here to hang out with me till the end? I'm good, just woke up. She just woke up and I gave her like... I asked her like a billion things. I'm sorry. Good morning, beautiful. I hope you have a lovely sleep and I hope you have a lovely day ahead of you right now. Thank you so much for coming into my stream. Thank you so much for starting your morning off with me. I'm going to be ending my night off with you as well, and I couldn't ask for anything more. Is given kind of a wildflower. Okay, wonderful, good. I thought people would think this is corn. Yes, this is a Banksia. So this is the reference picture that I took. Honestly, this thing at the top can probably be a lot smaller, but I feel like if you see this, you can tell that this is a Banksia. I can stay a little while? Heck yeah. Okay, so like, I'll tell you what's going on. The other day, I forgot in whose stream this was, but Lisette was talking about how she wants to get a coloring book, but she's scared that everything that she wants to get is AI. And then I'm like, do you want me to just make you a coloring book? So, yeah, do you want me to just make you a coloring book? And then, like, she's like, yo, that would actually be a good idea. And then I started thinking about it, and, like, I'm like, what about a coloring book of Australian flowers? A palm tree with a giant bacteria. Yeah, that's the corona. Nah, but, yeah, so I'm like, what if I just make one that's, like, What if I make one for you? That way you know that it is not AI, and then yeah, so like that's what that's what I thought, and then I was thinking about that for like the whole of next day, the entirety of next day. I was there like, I really actually want to do this. So I looked into it, I looked at how I can get a book published and all that, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna commit. So I drafted I drafted 30 Australian flowers, and yeah, I drafted 30 Australian flowers, and my goal is going to be, at least for this stream, just so people know that I'm not using AI generation, I'm going to be drawing them, and then I'm going to be putting them in a coloring book, yeah? And yeah, if you go back, I had the longest conversation about my thoughts on AI, but yeah, so this is what I started off with. Let's go. First flower, it's taken me more than 3 hours. If you're wondering what my pinned comment is, you see, my dumbass thought I can get all of these done today. All of those are Australian flowers. Banksias, Billy Buttons, blue Leschnotlias, Baronias, Bowl Brushes, Cooktown Orchids, Desert Flames, Everlasting Daisies, Flannel Flower, and Geraldton Wax. So, yeah, that's what I thought I was gonna get every single one of them done today, and then it took me 3 hours to do the first flower. So like, it's gonna take me a long fucking time. If I want to do this, it's gonna take me a very long time. I know this doesn't look perfect, but I think this looks like a Banksia. AI could never, bro. You see, my problem with art image generation is I think AI could, but at the same time, it's like, would you rather have AI or me? Nah, so yeah, that's the thing. I'm happy with this. I'm quite happy with this. Let me show you the other. I'm going to like combine all of these layers. So let me show you my other drafts. Why is my pineapple upside down? Also, hi, what's up, Hal? Okay, so my first draft was this, kind of, I guess. So, like, this is what I started off with, yeah? I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna make a Banksia, and then, like, I feel like this is the only time I got the top correct, but I didn't get the rest of it correct. And then, eventually, I made it... so, Zez in chat was telling me that... So I did this half. Zez was telling me that this looks like a cat's tongue, and then the other half, this looks like a hairy bull. This looks like hairy bulls, and then I'm like, fuck, bro, you're correct. It actually does. I don't think this would be good for a coloring book. Yeah, it needs to be much more simplified. Yeah, and then I'm. And then I'm like, okay, let's rethink, let's recoup. So I got rid of all that, and then I experimented with a couple of more things. So I tried to put the spikes like this, and then I like started to just draw lines out, and then eventually, where'd it go? So eventually I came up with this. Yeah, I came up with this. So, I'll be real, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I almost went with this. I almost outlined this. So this is what I almost outlined, but then I'm like, this looks more like a different flower that I'm doing, which is called Bottle Brush, which is going to be one of the next ones. So I'm going to keep this for the Bottle Brush. I'm going to keep this design for the Bottle Brush. I think I can amend it to look much more like a Bottle Brush as well. The leaves won't be at the bottom, the leaves will be more at the top, because a Bottle Brush, the flower actually comes down from a tree, not up. It's like that. And then I went for this. It looks like an alien. Hold on. It looks like an alien. So I went with this. These are all sketches, by the way. And I'm like, you know what? I think I have a plan. So my plan was just to do this, and then I ended up with this. And I feel like this actually looks good. Like, you can tell that this is a Banksia. simple is good. I can't stand really intricate coloring books personally. They stress me out. That's exactly what Zez wrote. That is exactly what Zez wrote. So yeah, I'm glad that this looks simple. I want to keep it simple the entire time. I want to make the outlines like around this size, like a brush size of 16 to 20. I think that's perfect because this would be very easy to color in. Yep. The way that I wanted to set out this book as well, it's like, I've seen what coloring books look like, and I understand why it's like that, but I hate wasting paper. I hate wasting anything. So it's going to be like, on one side, it's going to be information about the actual flower. On the other side is the flower. Like for Banksias. Oh my god, I love this track. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da da dum. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da da dum. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Fucking Expedition 33. Da da dim da da dum. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da da da. I was saying something. I completely lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da da da. I use alcohol markers to collect, and I can see where I could put shading. Dim dim da 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 dim da da da. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da da da. Okay, so are you using? No. I'm using a pen. Someone else thought I was using a mouse as well. Where? Pen. No, I'm not using a mouse. Pen, it's a tablet. That's one of the reasons why that's one of the reasons that I learned that a lot of people use markers to color in, and that's why there's always a blank page. But I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter, because I feel like that might put a little bit of vibes into the next page as well. You can see a hint of what you did before if you use a marker, I mean. I would still recommend using pencils so it doesn't bleed through, but I understand where the markers are coming from. Oh my god, I was about to say, imagine. So... Oh yeah. The way that I'm gonna have the books laid out. So on one side, it's going to be like on the left page, it's going to be information about the flower, so you have some sort of an idea of what the flower is and what it might look like. And then on the right side of the page is the actual flower. Like for example, for the Banksia, I have something along the lines of Banksias are. Hold on, I've written this down. One sec. Sorry, I have it all written down. Okay, so let's start off with Banksias, since that's the only one there. Banksias are a flower that grows all along the coast of Australia. They bloom between autumn and spring. They're usually either red or yellow and look like hairbrushes. There are a few locations with high abundance of them in New South Wales, but the biggest concentration of them are in the southwest parts of Western Australia. Yeah, like you would see that on the left side of the page, and on the right side of the page is the actual Banksia. What do you reckon? Is that a good idea? Bruv has a plant book while I have a 5 World War II books. Hey, we all have our hobbies. Quick question, go for it. Are they edible? What, Banksias? I'm not I'm not sure, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would assume it would not feel good in your mouth. I can tell. Oh, I've been fucking obsessed with botany for like the last 2 years. Meredith, if you, I won't tell you to do it now, but if you go into my channel, it's on my homepage. I've gone to a whole bunch of botanical gardens. I made a vlog when I went to New York City, when I went to the New York Botanical Gardens. That's when it started. I went to the botanical gardens and I had no idea I would like it that much. It's like, for such a long time, that botanical garden, New York Botanical Garden, just lived in my head rent-free. I was constantly thinking about it. And then I had a New Year's resolution. Like, I had a New Year's resolution where I'm like, I'm gonna go to every single botanical garden in Sydney and film it, yeah? And then I did it. And then I did that. I went to every single botanical garden in Sydney. I went to the Royal Sydney Botanical Gardens. I went to the Cherry Blossom Festival at Auburn Botanical Gardens. And then I went to Mount Anna and Australian Botanical Gardens. And then I even went to Canberra Botanical Gardens. So, yeah. And then I made videos in all of those places. And I'm happy about that. I've always asked guys on my channel, what's been your favorite series that I've done? And I always hope people would say the Botanical Garden series. Not many people actually do say that. Like, for specifically people who watch my videos. But yeah, not many people do say that. Maybe one or two, but yeah. You gotta lean into it. Your photography that you shared the other week wasn't... Oh, thank you. I was telling people are just discovering that I do art as well. My haircut looks like Steve. A lot of people would say my haircut makes me look like a Carlos, or a Jose, or a Joaquin. My fave is the Pokemon streams. I'm talking about the video side of things. So, like, I've done a couple of video series. I did a very long-lasting Reddit series, like when I first started, where I did like, where I reacted to. I had a subreddit and I reacted to that every month. I stopped that. I stopped liking Reddit. And then I did the Botanical Garden series. And every year I do the best game series too. So yeah. Oh, it looks pretty. What? Really? You think so? Yee. I am quite jealous of what. Live stream is still a video. I mean, I guess technically, but I don't count this as videos. I've always said this. I've always said this. I don't count these as like actual, like, it's content. I try to make it as entertaining as possible. I try to interact as much as possible, but there's not as much effort in this. Yeah, I'm just sitting down in a chair talking to the chat. This feels more like a campfire to me, you know? Everyone's sitting around a fire and vibing. That's what it feels like to me. And then like streams like this as well, where I just do something, there's music in the background, people are waking up to me, people are, or at least Australians are falling asleep to me. The Brits might come in for lunch or like their brunch or something, or before that. It's something like that. I feel like this is more of a cozy setting. Whereas my videos, it's a lot of effort. Like hours goes into making those look good. Giovanna's a he, and he is fine. He is downstairs. If you're a member on my channel, you get photos of him. Meredith, I wanted to, while you have time, I wanted to show you some of the work that I've done so far. I'm gonna save this before I forget. Export. This is a Banksia. I'm gonna export it as a PNG. Yes. Banksia. So my most recent piece of work was a singer by the name of Olivia Dean, and I think I absolutely nailed this. I'm happy with this. So this is Olivia Dean. This is my Olivia Dean piece. This was based on a scene from her video So Easy, her music video for So Easy. I'll show you the actual thingy. I'll show you the actual reference. This is the reference photo. This is the reference photo of Olivia Dean, and I think I nailed it. I think I absolutely nailed it. I started to try and make a background because the background over here, it's not that I hate it, but it's just a flower shop. I wanted to put her in front of actual gardens, and it didn't really turn out that good. It didn't really turn out that good. I don't know where I saved it. Did I save it? Sort by, date modified. No, sort by, date modified. Is it this? Yes, I started on this. So, I've never actually drawn flowers before. I've never actually drawn flowers before, so this was a new experience. I did a tulip garden with pansies over here because this is what I saw when I went to Canberra for a tulip festival. It was like pansies on the floor, but tulips going up. I don't think this looks really good. I don't think this looks really good. I think this looks very bare bones. I think it looks very simple, and like, I don't like the line work, I don't like the art style, I don't like any of it. The only thing I like is you can tell that these are tulips. That's it. That's it. So I changed up the style and did a rose bush on the other side, and I think this looks so much better. So when I go back to this on this side, I'm gonna use this same art style to do it over here. I was thinking about doing that today, but I'm like, no, I want to get started on the thing that I said I would do for the set. Because like, if it's gonna take me 3 hours per flower, it's gonna take me a really long time, especially because I've got 30 flowers. Definitely cartoonish. I wouldn't even say it's I don't like anything about this. I don't know how to explain it. There's no depth in it. There's no feeling in it, you know? It's just so way too simple. Yeah, it doesn't do Olivia Dean any favors. But this side, this looks great, I think. I think I absolutely nailed this side. I went back to what I know, I went back to what I'm used to, and then I did that. I even did Olivia Dean in a different art style. But anyways, I'll show you some of my old pieces of work as well. So, I started doing this years ago. I've done a lot of commissions. I've been very like hesitant. That's the word. I was silent because I was trying to figure out the word. I've been very hesitant to show my commissions. I don't know why. It's not like they're bad or anything. Okay, now anyways, so I'll start off by what my favorite piece is that I've done, if I can find it. Pictures, maybe? Ah, found it. Okay, so this is my favorite piece that I've ever done. This is Avatar Aang. This was the first time I did a piece where I saw it, I'm like, bro, this looks amazing. First time I did something like this. I love it. So, yeah, this is the first time I did something where I'm like, bro, this looks amazing. I love this. I know other people are gonna love it. So yeah, that's the first, and I am still so happy with this. But most people like a different piece that I did. It's in the same art style, but a different piece that I did. If you know Pokemon, this is a Pokemon called Fuecoco. Here's your Fuecoco. Most people, when they see this, they die. They're like, oh my god, I need that in my life. Always that reaction. But yeah, that's Fuecoco. And, let me see. Let me pick a rando. Oh, wait, I can show you my... I'm dead. Lisette! You remember how we were talking about how I want to make an art book? I was literally just talking about this. I cannot draw, lol. I can paint, but that's all. So this is very impressive to me. Thank you, I appreciate it. Lisette, what you think? Also, I said I was gonna ask you this. You wanna know what's funny? I have a draft of all the flowers that I want to draw. I have a draft of yeah, I have a draft of all of the flowers that I want to draw. I have a draft of 10 descriptions as well. The funny thing is, I thought I was gonna be able to get 10 flowers done today. Try and guess what it is, mate. What, this flower? I don't expect Lisette to know. I don't know what it is, but oh, this is a Banksia. Oh yeah, so what I was saying, the pinned comment, that is all of the flowers that I thought I was gonna draw today. No, it's not cactus related. it's not cactus related. Meredith got it. She said it looks like a wildflower, and it is. So, God, starts coloring the phone screen. I don't know what it is. Oh, cactus related, but it's not cactus related. This is called a Banksia. I thought I was gonna get this done a lot quicker, but it took me 3 hours. And then I thought, oh my god, if I'm gonna make a coloring book, yeah, and every piece takes me 3 hours to make, we're waiting a long time. We are waiting a very long time for that. But yeah, nah, anyway, so this is supposed to be a Banksia. It went through many phases. So the first phase was this, and then the funny part was Zez in chat said that one side looks like a cat's tongue, the other side looks like hairy balls. And then I'm like, fuck, you're not even wrong, bro. Like, you are 100% right. That is true. I don't want it to look like that, yeah? Plus, when I look at this, I think this is just way too complicated, both to make an outline of and to color in. So I'm like, okay, we are not going with this. And then I started to experiment. The next thing that I did actually turned out really good, but it doesn't look like a Banksia to me. So this is the next thing that I did. So this actually turned out really good, but this doesn't look like a Banksia to me. But I can 100% use this exact same design for a different flower called a bottle brush. Yeah, for a different flower called a bottle brush. I would have to change up a couple of things here and there, but this can 100% be used as a bottle brush. So I decided not to, and then I went on to do... Nope. I went on to do this, and like, I felt like I was getting closer to what I wanted to do, but this looked like an alien. And then I thought about it a little bit and ended up with this. Yeah. What does the actual flower look like? The actual flower looks like this. Ooh, yes, bottle brush. You recognize that. I wonder how you know about that flower. But yeah, so this is the actual flower. This is what I was looking at most of the time. And then this is what I came up with. And I think overall I actually did pretty good. Yeah, overall it's pretty good. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but I think it gets the job done. If you color one in and one day come to Australia and see a Banksy, you'd be like, oh my god, I colored one of those in. It gets the job done. I only know it because you showed off your dink. Lisette, I want to ask you two things. One of the things I asked Meredith. Oh my god, I love this track. La 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 la. La, 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 la. If anyone can tell me what this song is, I will do nothing. Okay, so the way that I want to get this book done, I understand why coloring books are done like this. There's like a blank page on the left and then you color on the right. I understand that, but I also wanted to do it like you actually learn about flowers and make it kind of like a sort of like an interactive flower book where where you identify a flower, you can see what it's about, and then you can color it in. That's what I kind of wanted to do. So it's like one side it would be information, other side it would be coloring. This is a Banksia. The thing that I have drafted for this is, well, it looks like this. You can't see it, can you? No, you can't see it. So it says like a big heading that says Banksia, like right in the middle, and just under that, Banksias are a flower that grows all along the coast of Australia. They bloom between autumn and spring. They're usually either red or yellow and look like hairbrushes. There are a few locations with high abundance of them in the state of New South Wales, but the highest concentration of them is in the southwest parts of the state of Western Australia. Yeah, it's like that, so you would learn about the flower as well. And then it would have clues as to what color you would make it. Like, you would make this either red or yellow, kind of like that. You feel? And the other question I want to ask you, because I'm mostly doing this for you. Listen, I'm mostly doing this for you. I love the info. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I feel like it would make it interactive. You have information and you have the item. It's like that. It's interactive, if you ask me. But I have a question for you. I'm mostly doing this for you, so I want to know. Let's say I do this, yeah? 60 pages worth of content. One side information, one side coloring. How much would you pay for that? Oh, the first thing wasn't a question. It was just me yapping. I just realized it wasn't a question. I just wanted to tell you. It was me telling you that for the book, this is my idea. No, legit, like how much would you pay for it? I have a price in mind and I want to see if that matches with you. All of them are going to be practically practically the same art style. It's going to be simplistic. It's going to be like, so most of this is size 20 brush. A few of the lines are size 16. So if I were to give you this, like most of them are this, 60 pages worth, how much are you paying? The fuck? 20? 60 hand drawn? 40? Y'all are insane. How much do you normally pay? I was thinking... That's a lot of money. I don't think... Okay, I'll think about it. I was also thinking, like, between the 5 and 7 mark. I don't buy coloring books that... And how much do you normally pay for those? To be honest, I'm very cheap, and realistically, I aim for 10 or 15. Just come to terms with AI art. Is that why they're so cheap? Oh my god, I just fucking realized. That's why they're so cheap. Holy fuck. It just hit me. It just hit me. I'm like... Cause I went and started looking how much these books cost. And... and then I'm like, oh my god. They're selling it for $4? Oh yeah, oh my fucking god, I just realized that's why it's so cheap. Oh my god, bro, I'm fucking stupid. That's why it's so cheap. God damn it. You get the boutique branded coloring books, and they're more because not a... Oh my god. Yo, Zez, you see what I was complaining about now? Previously? I feel like I was about to undermine myself. So many people feel strongly about AI though, so if you get out of the way and say it's hand-drawn, people will pay more. What Meredith said. I mean, I understand. I understand that. I understand that. I mean, part of the reason why I streamed this is so you have evidence of authenticity. You see me make like a whole bunch of drafts. You see me change my mind a whole bunch of times, and then 3 hours later, I come up with one piece. I need to save the raw file as well. This is a Banksia drafts. Yeah, done. Bruh. Insane. Crazy. Let's say, you're streaming in 2 hours, yeah? When are you streaming today? And how's Steven's birthday? Yeah, you are streaming in 2 hours. Sorry, what? You could even put the QR code to show each of them drawn like a time lapse. I was actually thinking that. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking along the same lines. Are you gonna go all anonymous or actually link it to you? Link what to me? 3 ads. Let's go. I am so sorry, Alicia. I hope the ads were relevant to you. I am so sorry. 2.5 hours, I'm starting a new island. Yes, I saw. What's up, Alicia? How you going? Alicia, look at this. I drew this the other day. It's Olivia Dean. how's life? How's your cousin in Australia? His birthday was good. We talked a lot. He loved his gifts, and we got free things from the emails he got. Emails? They were short and quick. Wonderful. I know, I watched you a lot. Oh my god, you watched me and you didn't say hi? Is it because whenever you say hi, I try to gaslight you into staying in the stream? I was like, art stream. What? Alicia, you should know that I do art. Guys, just so you know, Alicia in the chat over here has known me longer than everyone else combined. Like, I'm not even kidding, aside from Zest. Like, I'm not even kidding, she's known me longer than everyone else combined. Remember back in the day when we would sing that Ed Sheeran song together all the time? My bad habits lead to late night. Ending alone. Conversations with the stranger I barely know. Alright, I'ma leave. Good night, Ollie. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for keeping me company. You have a good night, mate. Right time, right place. You're right time, right place, because I'm also going to end the stream soon. I'm just having fun talking to the chat right now. I don't plan on doing any more art right now. And do my bad habits lead to staring in space. And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Nothing happens after 2. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. My phone's at 2% charge. Gosh darn it. My phone died. It looks like something out of... What, this? This is supposed to be a Banksia. This is a reference. Alicia, my plan is to make a coloring book. And, you see my pinned comment? Those are all the flowers that I thought I was gonna draw today. I thought I was gonna draw 10 flowers. I drew 1. Yes, that's an Australian flower. It's a flower that's found all across the coast of Australia. There's a high abundance of them that are in parts of New South Wales. There are high abundances of them in parts of New South Wales, but the largest concentration of it is in southwest of Western Australia, and they're typically yellow or red. I gotta look, I'm gonna try and make a video. So excited to see you and glad I could see some of your streams. Thanks for popping in while you did, Meredith. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, and I hope you have a great... What day is it for you? Is it Monday yet? I hope you have a great rest of your week as well. Thank you for popping in. I thought that when you were making the lady. What about her? You thought she was an Australian flower? Or you thought she was a Pokemon? Do they smell good? Banksias? They don't really have a smell. They made a very brief appearance in my Australian Botanic Gardens video. But I can't say that they really have a smell. They're not... Oh, you thought that when I was... Okay. No, so I wanted to... Lisette wanted to buy a coloring book, but she was scared that whatever she buys is going to be AI. And then I was here like, hey, do you want me to just make a coloring book for you? And then she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, maybe I should make a coloring book of Australian flowers. And then I just thought about it so much to the point I'm like, no, I actually want to do this. I had a look at how I can publish stuff, how I can publish a physical book and everything, and how I can, and what I can do about that. And then I decided, okay, I have everything that I need. I have the skills to do what I want. Why don't I just do it? So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And I thought it was going to take me a lot less time to draw this first flower, but it took me 3 hours. So we're in for a long ride. We're in for a long ride. I'm sure some flowers are going to take me longer than others. I'm sure some are going to take me longer than others, and some I'm going to finish a lot quicker than others, but yeah. It's just a matter of how I can make it look appealing. Yeah, because... yeah, like this flower over here. I feel like this is the best I can do. And I have thoughts on how I'm going to approach some of the next flowers, so yeah. But to answer your question, Banksias, I can't say they smell good because I've never really noticed the smell. They're not really like the European flowers, like lilies and roses and all of that stuff that smell really nice. I feel like no Australian flower is like that. Oh my gosh. If anyone can tell you what this song is, I will actually propose to you right now. The art style definitely reminds me of a coloring book, or even anime. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be a coloring book. That's what I was going for. Listen, I'm just saying, you should actually know this. Can you guys hear the music? I haven't thought to ask. Can you guys hear the music? Listen, you should know this because we've talked about this. Well, now it gives it away. I forgot that this part of it was in the thing. I'm wondering if I should put anything in the background. Because, like, I kind of like it like this. But I'm wondering if, like, there should be, like, trees and branches in the background or something. It sounds like ticking clocks. You know, that might actually be beatboxing. There's clicking. Yeah. Rip, I will be disappointing you then. No, it's okay. It's okay. I said if anyone can tell me, I will propose. And I don't imagine that if I propose to you, you'll say yes. Another 2 ads. I am so sorry. I will turn the ads off. I hope you're making a bank. I felt bad and just turned the ads off. I'll stream for 2 more minutes. Because I want to raid Clem. Because I don't think I get to raid her often. She's playing Animal Crossing. I'll keep her link in the chat. Rip, my one and only chance. For what? Your one and only chance for what? Hashtag Aurelius Kingdom. Yeah, that'll be the raid tag. Alicia, if you want to join that in a second. But yeah, now I'll end the stream off over here. So y'all, I just want to quickly say, I'll turn the lights. I just want to quickly say, Alicia, I apologize for cutting my hair. I apologize for cutting my hair and shaving off my beard, but thank you so much for popping into the stream. I really appreciate it. I hope for the people who did watch, you guys had a good time over here. I'm having a good time doing the art stream. Now you guys know that I do want to make a coloring book, and this is my attempt at starting that, and I hope this is something that I can see through. But I can now also tell that this is going to take a really long time, and this is going to be a very long process, so please stay patient with me. I hope for the best. But yeah, thank you for streaming. No worries. Anyways, you guys showed me a lot of love, but I think it's time that we share the love as well. I've dropped the link in the chat to go on a raid with Clementine, but if you don't follow the link, it's okay, it's going to redirect you there anyway. But yeah, I'll call it a stream over there. Thank you everyone for watching, I really appreciate it. I will see you guys again next time. From the river to the sea, let's set Palestine free. Take care. Bye bye.